some covert narcissistic mind games. When it comes to covert narcissism, even the most grandiose narcissists can act in covert ways if they feel a need to do so. So one mind game that is a characteristic of covert narcissism is when they come on strong with the love bombing. Narcissistic people tend to have that public persona that is very different to how they are inside the home. Inside the home, they're very bitter and judgmental and sulky, yet outside the home, they're full of that charismatic charm, and they go all out to impress strangers. They go all out to gain the attention, to be admired. They exaggerate who they are as a person. They spoil people, yet they begrudge spoiling those people. On the inside, it's going through them, having to help other people out or give to others. However, they feel a need to love bomb those people onto their side, to trust the narcissist and give those people the false hope of something that will never be. They cause intrigue. Covert narcissism, they tend to be some of the most secretive people you could ever meet. They enjoy knowing something you don't know. They enjoy having won over somebody else, which is that deception. They are some of the most deceptive people you could ever meet, because they are playing a role to match a person, to gain that person's trust and respect and admiration. However, it's not who they genuinely are. And whenever they've got a better offer, or whenever they fear exposure, they ghost people, they disappear on people. They do it in a way, though, that people worry about them. So people go chasing them and messaging them and asking them if they're okay, and asking their family if they've heard from them. Meanwhile, the narcissist is smearing that person's name and telling their friends and family that the person who's chasing them is obsessed with them and being a stalker. They are some of the most defensive people you could ever meet, because they are very offensive to others. So they will offend you to get you on your defensive, and then as soon as you're on your defensive, they will go on their defensive and claim that you are the one that's attacking them. So you feel bad, you question yourself, and they get away with their behaviour. They like those passive-aggressive silent treatments and sulks and backhanded compliments. So they will fall silent on you when they're not getting their own way, or when you've criticised them in some way. And by criticising them, it can be just as simple as phoning your friend that criticises them because you're not giving them sole attention. They can stonewall you, so you can speak to them and there's nobody home. They're just not interested, or they walk off humming and singing away to themselves. They triangulate you against other people. They play you off against others, and they get a real kick out of this. They go all out to impress that stranger, to cause that resentment and jealousy within you. And then when you try to just discuss how you're feeling, they turn around and say, "Oh, is somebody jealous?" Which just winds you up all the more. They have an ability to shift the blame. And so anything they do wrong, they're going to shift the blame straight over to you, because they do not want to take responsibility for the things that they do to you. However, they find a way to shift the blame. For example, they will flirt with someone in front of you, you speak to them, and they accuse you of being the one who is jealous. And they've usually flirted with somebody in front of you to punish you for not living life on their terms. They gaslight you. Not only do they gaslight you, they'll actually hide things from you and then find them for you and claim that they never hid them in the first place. They withhold attention, affection and support. Some narcissistic people will withhold finances. A lot of narcissistic people withhold finances so that they can further their control over you, yet they expect you to be eternally grateful for the little things that they do for you, even though they begrudge doing those little things for you. They expect that eternal gratitude from you, and they will go all out to isolate you. And they can simply just move you away from your friends and family, or they can claim that they don't trust that friend of yours. Your family interferes too much, or they talk so poorly of your family. They triangulate you against your family so that you become isolated, or they just wear you down and exhaust you and stress you out so much that you begin to go into the survival mechanism of freeze, where you can't even get yourself out of bed in the morning, and you've got no get up and go, you've got no desire for life anymore. So you begin to isolate yourself to try and protect yourself, not realising that the person who claims they love you is the one that's trying to destroy you.